You've been in the frozen food section of the store. Ready, Jim? Jim?
Lenny.
Jim, you ready?
Lenny, smile.
Come on, Jim. Ready? Lights, camera, action!
Yeah, get the front so that we got enough air. Let's do the back. Then we can compare like we were going right. All the heat line up on left, we can't talk. All the heat men line up for the big call. I'll play the rest of the
Why are you dressed, Dick?
Because I'm going in to go do some work. That's why.
Taught him everything he knows. Play a game, Ron.
Huh? What I...
British officials told detailed stories of the battles for those two crucial spots. British parachutists who captured Goose Green and Darwin also took guns and 2 aircraft as well as prisoners when the Argentine garrison surrendered. In a dramatic speech 2 years apart, Colonel Christopher Duffy, Chief of Staff of the military advisors to the Commander-in-Chief of the British fleet, said the operation was courageous.
There was a dignified and official surrender ceremony conducted on the airfield. And the possibility
Could have come to me out of any one of them. At last I do that trick.
And all the citizens were released.
We got it figured out.
The latter, after some 30 days, held under guard in the recreation center.
Colonel Duffy said the
Doris Heath. Marianne Dalton.
That there are going to be huge deficits out there.
I'm still with you. Yeah, gonna lose it here in a second. Yeah, shit.
Go past the church.
Okay.
The 2nd Street over, and left.
We went left on Saratoga and we went
And
left.
then you're on Rocking Horse, and you hang a right, half a block, where they built that big white house with the...
Oh, with the glass in the front?
Big round windows.
Yeah.
You know where that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be there, but he's not here.
Actually, not even a mile. Not even a mile.
No check.
You got a map. It's only around the corner. Yeah, it's only...
It's just around the corner. Hey, we got a guy play cards every night, Tuesday night. Saratoga, left on Jamaica, 2 streets to Rocking Horse, take a left, 2 or 3 times.
Lynette.
Okay, listen to me. Down Saratoga.
Darby, tell us what you're doing over there.
Making,
Take
what,
another
fruit
left.
boat?
We're
Fruit
going
bowl,
to
yeah.
Thistle.
Fruit boat.
Roundup.
Oranges, bananas, strawberries,
Got no chance to make it.
Then Roundup
I think
takes you
so.
onto Rocking Horse.
At least part of it.
Okay.
It's just kind of pretty.
Hang
Do it that way.
around.
So what you did that?
I'm watching you.
I did, to see if it would ball.
Into the round.
Yeah, looks like it's a nice one.
Looking class.
I'll show you one off, man. Did you see that?
Straight up.
Nice,
That's
nice.
before dry.
I tell you what, if you had a penny, I mean, if you got your one cent.
You had to put it in another bowl. It's not gonna be.
Seen already this morning when we went down to watch the boats, putting the boats in to see if we were
You'd
going
have
to
these
put
if
ours
you want
in or not.
Put a brown sack and put all these cans in.
Don't you say them?
Huh?
Wanda
Throw
does.
'em on. Hey, you got a brown sack, Doris?
Brown sack?
That's gonna give our hand away.
Yeah, that's going to give our hand away.
They're gonna.
All right! New game. 3-2.
We playing the same one, kick it?
It's up to you.
All right, the winner on that one, 3-2. He'll say yes. They'll play the same game. Woo! He's done 2 in the last 10 kicks. Phenomenal. I'm gonna do my best. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he went for it. Couldn't get it.
This is one of the many social events that the Heath family enjoys. It was made up by Mick. Mick, could you step into the picture there? Now, I know you're concentrating on Bill. Yes.
4.
Bill is right in the middle of his play. I think they call this Bill balls or something like that. I don't know. But it's used with a Bill happy birthday balloon. And what the object is to kick the balloon into the bag.
Got bad wind curves. Can't do it. Have to call it. Oh, yeah, air current's got him there. Set up just right. 7, 8. That just set up another time. Could have gone either way. Where'd you go from that? From the hallway? Yeah. Did my best. It's a very emotionally and physically trying sport, Jim.
Yes. Were you one of the inventors of the game?
Yes, I was here at the origination of the game. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is it a fun game to play? Do you think it will stick, such as soccer?
Well, it's very, like I say, it's very emotionally and physically exerting. It's tough. It's a tough game. 3.
What was that again?
It's very emotionally trying. 4. Whoa, we get some good bounces. 6. Could be tough to play from here.
The basket that is used is a brown paper bag, preferably that of which comes from A.J. Bayless grocery stores. The price of these bags are free with any purchase.
They rolled in and the air currents got it, took it to the ground.
Now, you are the main inventor of the game. What is the purpose? What is the plan of the game?
The purpose of this game is to promote international competition without warfare. And I believe that this balloon game will probably catch on quite big. As you can see, it's competitive without being violent.
What kind of balloon do you use?
We use a Happy Birthday Bill balloon, which was brought into the household on my birthday, and that's when I invented the game.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to a pre-recorded remote from Best Way Discount Drug, located in the Safeway Shopping Plaza in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Welcome to Movie Watch. I'm Jim Heath. We are not at the studio this evening because I thought that we'd take a different kind of scene around town. Now, we are going to be in different locations throughout the summer every weekend, and we just thought we'd stay at home this weekend. Home is Best Way Discount Drug, and we'll be telling you about some of the merchandise that Best Way Drug carries. I'm sure you know all about it, but we'll fill you in on some of the new things and some of the real old things as well. Reasonable prices in the way of, are the, we don't have reasonable, is it an easy drugstore to work at?
No.
Is it a fun drugstore to work at?
No. Not when Jim's around.
Best Way Drug has reasonable prices, and they have a well-supplied stock of merchandise. I recently went to, as a matter of fact, just a couple of days ago, went to a competition drugstore, and their prices on shampoos and various other merchandise was much higher. And I think we're much more family-like here at Best Way Drug. I'm sure you'll agree too. Take a look now around at Best Way Drug and see why our service and our selection is the most reasonable and the best. Today, I want to thank you for joining us on camera and et cetera, on this Memorial Day weekend. Tell us, did you enjoy the weekend or was it more than games and fun for you?
It was a real nice weekend, Jim. It was the kind of weekend you need to have every now and then. Just get away from it all. Yeah, your brothers really made it interesting for me, as usual. There is never any time that I go anywhere with your brothers that it's not different.
Different each time. Can you give an example what made this holiday a little bit different from all the others?
Well, I guess the fact that I woke up around 2 o'clock in the morning hearing your two brothers out by the window peeing, you know, that was pretty different. You know.
Mom woke us up. She drug us out of bed. And I don't have this shit anymore. I come up here, I try to get some sleep. No, look at her. There she is.
She's wide awake making coffee at what time? Look at the watch.
Go ahead. 2:30.
This is
2:20 in the morning.
2:20.
What part did Dick have in this?
Dick? Oh, Dick. What part did he have? He was the instigator.
We'll just take a look at it.
Yeah.
It's all my fault.
It is.
I got up and woke all of you guys up.
That's right. Just listen to Dick.
Listen,
Dick got up. He woke all of us up. He woke Bill up.
I got up
He
and went
woke
to the
me
bathroom.
up. He woke Mom up. Look at her.
Hey,
She's a
listen,
good picture of Mom. She's making coffee
Jim.
at
Jim,
2:30.
I got up and went to the bathroom and I come back and my two brother-in-laws are sitting on the bed with my wife. Now you figure that one out.
That's true.
Patting her on the rear end.
Yeah, we're sitting here talking. Who wants to go to bed?
Bill and I get together twice every year. We ain't going to bed.
Every other weekend.
We got a bad rep, bud.
It's tough. It's tough to beat a bad rep. I got a bad rep. Tough.
Mick made the remark that this was his favorite holiday. It was the start of the summer. It was a long 3-day holiday. What would this rate your book?
Oh, this has got to be a 9.
A 9?
9 for a
Christmas
holiday.
being a 10, maybe?
Yep. Christmas is, I think maybe 4th of July is usually an 8 or a 9. What you do. Thanksgiving is always a 9.
Well, okay, I'm going to get out of the camera and let you make your final remark.
Okay. I want to say thanks for a really super weekend. Hope I can come back year after year for the next 50 or 60 years. I hope Mick and Bill improve a little bit in the next 50 or 60 years, but I'm not going to anticipate too much. Thanks again.
This Memorial Day weekend, I would rate as a high 10, from 1 to 10. It was definitely a 10.
What about Christmas? What's the difference between this weekend and the long Christmas weekend?
This one's the weather is warm, go swimming, just about everything. Just a different type of season.
Could you give us some examples of some of the things we might have done this weekend that made it the weekend to remember?
No, basically I think it's just having families together and having a real good time.
Can you think of another holiday in the future that we'll be together?
Not real sure. I don't know whether 4th of July or whether the next one will be Memorial Day. I really don't know.
So in closing, do you have any last minute thoughts to give us on this film that we're going to keep forever?
No, just look forward to doing it again.
This weekend presented their first X movie. How do you feel about this?
Well,
As president of the Heath House, how do you feel?
as president of the Heath House, I told you I would start doing innovative programs, and I believe that this is one of my programs.
Mm-hmm. So as president's office, you take responsibility for the X film.
Oh, yes.
That's good because that's a relief off the media's shoulders. Let's talk about the film itself. Was it a good X movie, though, to be the first one?
I don't think it was a real good X movie. I like ones with black girls in it a lot better.
I see. On the whole and whole, this is what we've been asking people. What do you feel about the Memorial Day weekend? Mick made the remark that it was his favorite weekend of the year. What do you feel about it?
I definitely think Memorial Day is a very nice weekend. I believe it is. Being president, it's hard for me to say it's my favorite weekend because of the other wonderful weekends that we do have during the year. But it is one of my favorites, I will say that.
As president, can you think of any holidays in the near future that you will be sponsoring such movies or et cetera, et cetera?
I can't write offhand. The media normally checks with me and I let them know my opinion on the movie and this sort. But I can't think of any movies right offhand that I will be bringing in.
As president, do you believe that you're more productive than Lynette Yogi, or what's your feeling on that?
Well, I don't know how much more productive I am, but I believe things are clicking a lot smoother for my administration.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about your administration. What is it?
I think it's one of pretty much just letting it take its own course and writing out good times.
I see. Is there any last-minute remark that you'd like to give to the people listening in the future? Kind of a summary of this weekend?
No, other than I think we all should drive home safely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Weekend, a holiday weekend comes to an end. Can you give us any last remarks as the Memorial Day 1982 comes to a close?
Yes, I'd like to say goodbye to the weekend. It was a very nice time. Family here. Very worthwhile weekend.
Can you give us an example of what makes Memorial Day weekend so much more family-like than any other?
It's not. Christmas is better.
Okay, could you give us an example of something wild that might have happened this weekend?
Oh, we could have gone on the boat and on the lake in the pontoon. That would have been a wild thing that could have happened.
So you blame the President Heath. You blame Bill for that.
Oh, no, because I think it was a wise decision not to.
But you sound disappointed that we didn't do it anyway.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have done it, but it was better not to.
Let me get that straight. It would have been nice if we would have done it, but it would have been dangerous.
Right.
Right.
Why'd you get the French on you?
Could you explain what that was about?
I don't know.
Do you take credit for knowing that person?
No, I sure don't.
Now, this is going to be kept forever. Can you make any wait a minute, let me get you back in the picture. Can you give us any last-minute saying or remark that will be able to be kept? Any last saying of this weekend that we can remember forever?
Beer hunters!
Thank you, Lynette.
You're welcome. I'm
standing by. Boy, she has been a big, refreshing burst of sunshine this weekend. Darby, have you enjoyed the Memorial Day weekend? Could you give us an example of what made it enjoyable if you did?
I did enjoy the weekend. I think that part of what made it so memorable was watching Mick and Bill make such asinine fools of themselves.
Okay, could you give us an example of the asinine fool?
The asinine fools they made were drinking beer in 20 seconds, chugging each other's oil, getting in bed with their own sister who was not dressed, staying up till 3, singing songs. I think that would describe most of the incidents.
Mick made a remark that Memorial Day is his favorite favorite and most memorable weekend. Do you think that's true? And
No, actually, in the light of knowing Mick for 5 Memorial Days, I think that is totally false. Because usually he gets to such an intoxicated level, he cannot remember anything.
when would you like to come back, Darby, and do this again?
Let's end it with it's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun.
Thank you, Darby.
Look at your butt.
Can I leave now? Oh.
Did you have fun this weekend? That much fun? Could you give an example of the fun that you did have? Uh-huh. Would you like to do it again real soon? Uh-huh. Could you do that one more time? You're good at that, aren't you? But seriously, you described this as one of your favorite holidays of the year. Is that true? It is? Could you give an example why? Okay. Do you plan on coming back soon? Do you hope to have as much fun that time when you do come? Thank you, Mick. You've been very informative. What other holiday really stands up to Memorial Day?
Labor Day is always nice. All the holidays are nice with the families here.
Do you prefer having a holiday at the house or somewhere else?
At the house. I enjoy it more having everybody in here. But then once in a while it's kind of nice to go somewhere else.
Dad, did you enjoy the Memorial Day weekend, and could you give an example of what was really good about it?
Oh, it was just great having everybody home because everybody was in such good spirits and everything think this was a 10 holiday.
What others stack up to it?
Oh, I think all the holidays are good when everybody's together, everybody's healthy. I think it'll be a lot of fun when some of the older kids have grandkids or have little kids, so we got some grandkids rather than dogs and cats.
Mom and Dad, one of the things I noticed about this weekend is everyone was in such high spirits. I don't remember any holiday in the past that really we have seen this kind of overwhelming good spirits. Could you give us a reason? Can you think of a reason why everybody was so happy this weekend?
Well, I think everybody was ready for a vacation. I think everybody's been working hard and just kind of letting down.
I think that's basically it. I think that everybody just thought that enough time had lapsed that we had all been together like that, and it was just a good holiday.
Wildest thing this weekend had to be the explosion. Had to bring that up. Can you give us any memories on that?
I thought it was really educational myself. I think that most of my girls, that was probably the first one they'd ever seen. I think that was very educational. It's also very boring. Sex is, it's a great thing, but it's really funny. And so consequently, when you see something like that, it basically is funny. And then it gets very boring.
And the ratings do go up.
Yes.
Bill said that as president, he took full responsibility with that and would lay none of it on the media, which would help.
That's good.
I think the next time we all get together, the holiday will probably be Labor Day if we're lucky, but that will be the end of the summer. We won't have the hot weather to look forward to or the pool, et cetera, et cetera. I think Labor Day is going to be a little bit less than Memorial Day. Has it been in the past?
You can never predict something like
Gee,
that. You just have to wait.
Labor Day is gonna. What do you mean about the pool? It's gonna be.
It'll be hot.
That's our hottest hot is Labor Day,
It'll be much hotter.
and I think we got the 4th of July coming up. I don't know what the situation will be then.
But I certainly enjoyed this weekend, and I want to thank you both for sharing it, along with the 6 others who were here, Marianne and Mick, Darby and Bill and Lynette, who just went home themselves. So we're left, the 3 originals in the Heath house. Once again, thank you both for joining us this Memorial Day, and thank all of you for joining us once again in the future. And remember Memorial Day 1982 as a holiday to remember. This is Jim Heath along with
Dorothy.
and
Dad Heath.
yeah.
Hi.
We'll see you next time for our next holiday special. Open soon.